But I want our people to be very calm. I want Biafra land to be calm, and peaceful. Calm and very, very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people.
Not to kill them. Yes.
We are fighting to defend them. That's why I'm here. Yes. I will continue to do so until we get victory.
Allow them to show themselves.
This way.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
You have finally gotten a new judge to handle your case. How do you feel about that?
Great, I suppose. Yes.
So what are your expectations from today's proceedings?
Is that justice will be done, of course, in accordance with the rule of law. That's what I'm expecting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's my daughter. Take advantage of my daughter.
How far? Basically, one ton my brain this morning.
You expected me.
The court premises, as you can see on the background of this video, Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader himself, is stepped in not out of weakness, not out of cowardness, but to just a mere respect of a certain institution that claims that they are for the representation and for justice. But unfortunately, you can see how the court of competent jurisdiction has continued to deny Nnamdi Kanu's justice. A big stain on Bola Tinubu, a big stain on Omotosho, and a big stain on Nigeria. It's not going to be what they think it should be at this point in time. It's going to take another angle entirely. The supreme leader himself today has gone beyond what Nigeria can understand, has gone what Nigeria can, influence. Nobody can influence Nnamdi Kanu currently now. When you saw what played out and around, even where we are watching this video, you are seeing Nnamdi Kanu assessing very clearly, looking into his eyes, why he's trying to exchange pleasantries in preparation of court proceedings this morning. We don't want to look at the constitutional aspect of it. We don't want to look at what has transpired. That in the first place, Nnamdi Kanu is not supposed to be standing trial because a court of competent jurisdiction have already granted the non-need of a trial. Nnamdi, calm down and watch this James Omotosho who caused a lot of damage in Port Harcourt, where we are having problems today. The same Omotosho, all the judges in Nigeria were running away from this matter. Omotosho said yes because he was being factored in by a Wike and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are seeing him today. We can watch him very clearly today. This man has never carried a gun before. What this man is saying, is seeking for, is the same thing I want to I think he were about Macaulay, Washington, George Washington, all the powerful individuals around the world asked for. That's what Nnamdi Kanu is asking for today. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu and terrorist organizations, party, APC, has chosen another direction to mock Nigerian judiciary. The fear of Nigerian judiciary is the beginning of wisdom. I keep on saying it. There are two dangerous institutions in Nigeria. One is INEC and one is judiciary. They are dangerous. And we can see the effect on what is happening over a matter that was criminally carried out in Kenya. The Kenyan government has taken Nigerian government to ICC under William Ruto over what transpired in Kenya. And instead of Bola Ahmed, who is Bola Ahmed? Why is Bola Ahmed Tinubu afraid of the reality on ground? You are taking up a criminal offense upon criminality carried out by the Nigerian government. And that is what he say, what we are seeing today. The average Igbo leaders, governors, cannot even stand for anything justice. We know who are standing for justice. We know who represent justice. Not all these leaders. I can call their names. But Nnamdi Kanu is the supreme leader and the commander-in-chief. Command and control. Even the Nigerian judiciary go themselves. They cannot do Nnamdi Kanu anything. Nnamdi Kanu will not die in DSS custody because Tinubu want to become, please the North, and want to become president. Then Nnamdi Kanu should pay for Bola Ahmed Tinubu's calamity. No, that is wrong. This is a nation that was built based on democracy, rule of law. What is the rule of law on the issue that has to do with Nnamdi Kanu? We are going to resist that because outside that, there will be no Nigeria. Outside that, I repeat, there will be no Nigeria. And I keep on saying, it is not a joke. Because everybody have fact-checked clearly and looked at different corners. They knew clearly that Nnamdi Kanu is actually innocent. They are not holding Nnamdi Kanu because of self-determination. You can see all the charges they manipulated. There's no thing that is connected to self-determination. They went somewhere and say terrorism, from terrorism to felony, from felony to terrorism. Shame on judiciary, shame on all the lawyers in Nigeria, shame on all the legal luminaries in Nigeria, shame on all the professionals, shame on anybody who will not stand against the truth concerning Nnamdi Kanu. He is in court today. Omotosho, do your worst. Let us see what you are going to come up with at the end of the day.
Okay, we saw in Nnamdi Kanu's, one of his legat person, Maxwell Okpara, he said yesterday, somebody asked him that as Nnamdi Kanu, that it seems as if Nnamdi Kanu has given up on the fight for Biafra, that the Nigerian government are piling pressure on Nnamdi Kanu to finally drop this agitation. But do you think that but he said Nnamdi Kanu that he just finished a 3 hours meeting, intense 3 hours meeting with Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu said he will never, and if Buhari cannot, bully, that Tinubu cannot bully. But do you think that Nnamdi Kanu might want to drop this agitation before 20th?
Bro, the negotiation they are looking for political solution. From there, they will be able to grant Nnamdi Kanu amnesty, and they will tie Nnamdi Kanu with amnesty. And Nnamdi Kanu is saying no. It's not the first time they have offered him, and several things, presidency, oil well, and rubbish and rubbish and rubbish. They say Nnamdi Kanu is far more wiser than an average Nigerian that does not know how to dig holes. All the professors in Nigeria, none of them know how to dig ordinary holes. That's why they say that Nigeria is a zoo. If Nigeria is not a zoo, then what is Nnamdi Kanu doing in DSS custody? It's a question for them to ask themselves. Why is it that Bola Ahmed Tinubu released in celebrating bandits. You can see the bandits with everything they have with them, you know, going to government houses with gun, and nobody dare question them. And when the Igbo man rises, they say, ah, Igbo. What has Igbo done to Nigeria? But the question is this, you know, the Bible says that through one man, salvation came. Through one man, the Igbo nation will be liberated. We don't need Nigeria. Nigeria doesn't need Igbos to survive. I'm telling you, we don't need them. They don't need us. As simple as that. It's very clear. We want to be independent on our own. We want to do our own things and define our identity so that we can be able to defend our faith against what is coming. They have conquered the entire eastern Nigeria politically. You can see the mass defection all is targeted on destroying Nnamdi Kanu. And when they brought those documents, Nnamdi Kanu rejected it. I will not disappoint you. That's what he said. But you will be the one that will disappoint you. Nnamdi Kanu has sacrificed his own parents, not at this point of liberation. The whole world has acknowledged that there is a supreme man, the man that led the largest peaceful freedom movement in the world. His name is in Guinness Book of Records. That's Nnamdi Kanu. That's who you are seeing today. I am telling of Jason Motosho to be very careful, because if you trigger Nnamdi Kanu will teach him a lesson in his own court. He won them in their own court. Today, he should give Bola Ahmed Tinubu and prove to the whole world that Nigerian judiciary is independent. Outside that, then we will want to question his motive. When the other judges are running away from presiding over Nnamdi Kanu's trial, why did Jason Motosho have to choose it? Why did he come? So it's becoming very clear that he is acting an agenda. And what is the agenda? Because it is not going to be funny. The whole world has seen it, that Nigerian government has compromised the standard of judiciary anywhere in the world. Went against international and the national law. Ruled against the narrative that govern self-determination and fundamental human rights. Nnamdi Kanu has been abused to the extent that all over the world now, he is generating a lot of influence and sympathy. And any moment from now, anything can happen. They have called you. So many personalities have spoken to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I do not know what you want to achieve with Nnamdi Kanu. It is not the Southeast governor that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. The bulk of the whole thing falls on the president's table. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stop pretending as if you don't know what you are doing. You know what you are doing. You know what you are doing. If Nnamdi Kanu is being released, you can lose 2027. It's not my business. If it is a fear, you can win 2027. It's not my business. If you come not to hold Nnamdi Kanu to please the North have told you, release him.
This is an agreement between the federal government, Tinubu's government, and the North.
Yes, I'm telling you, they want amnesty. Yes, they will tie them like the way they tied Mbolo and Asaribe Kubo. And Nnamdi Kanu is saying no to that. Because it is my right to decide where I want to be. What is it that Nigeria is offering the Igbo man or a Yoruba man that Yoruba man cannot offer themselves? Is it this bad leadership and wicked leadership? And everybody just keep quiet and be silent over it? That is not going to work. That is not going to work. It's not for Motosho to redeem himself or carry the stain. Anywhere he goes, posterity will judge him. Look at what is happening to Africa. Look at what is happening to Cameroon. They have Madagascar. You can see the president of Madagascar ran away. No, they should be careful not to ignite a revolution they never wanted, they never planned. Because the whole world is watching. There's a lot of pressure for the United States government questioning the rationale. Why the same federal government that is pretending over Nnamdi Kanu allowing Christians to be killed by the Fulani bandits? Nnamdi Kanu has never killed anyone. The Igbo man has never engaged in any form of conquest. Go and look at the history. We know that these people we are seeing today are not the real Yorubas. They are metropolitan Yorubas. That's why they don't know what it means to have a traditional way of achieving something. Igbo man has never conquered anybody anywhere in the world. Go and look at the history. So why are we saying that we want this? And you are saying nobody should believe that. We are seeing the development now, and I hope that justice will be done at the end of the day. Whether they are going to take Nnamdi Kanu anywhere to be treated, they can see the evidence. No, Nnamdi Kanu is sick. The Nigerian Medical Association, shame on Una, it has compromised. The World Medical Association has already tendered their own voice. The woman is from Ghana. She's the president of all World Medical Association in the world. Just told them that the implications of what they are doing concerning Nnamdi Kanu's health that actually triggered the 20th protest that is going on. Whether the government are playing underground game, that today he will be set free. Nnamdi Kanu will be set free. Let us see what will.
Out of court, what you take as regards
the this matter should not be solved out of court. We are not wayo people. Igbo man know they do wayo. We know people where they do wayo. Wayo government go do wayo. Oga Kanu is sick. Final. NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, have been paid. They are mercenaries working for the federal government of Nigeria. They could come out with any medical result that is tests they run. They came out with fake results, telling the whole world that Kanu is not sick. From all indications, Kanu's brothers, his wife, children, they know that Kanu is sick. I'm an Igbo man from Anambra. Igbo people, Enugu people, Anambra people, we know Nigeria more than you think. They paid people that are just writing the narrative that Kanu is not sick, is not sick. God knows that Kanu is sick. Are you listening to me? So forget about what all that NMA has been saying. NMA is being paid as a missionary for federal government of Nigeria to run tests and come out with fake, falsified, unjustified result. The gentleman is sick. He's having many ailments. I'm telling you that his organs, the vital organs of his body are failing. How could you expect a man to sit one place for 60 months without getting sick? Could be you are in his position. Are you not going to be sick? Oga Gbagbe, forget fake, adulterated government. Government that is telling you lies, actually release drug offenders, people that killed the terrorists, grant them bail and amnesty, holding an innocent man that has not done anything. Kanu has not done anything. I'm assuring you that Kanu has not done anything. And very soon you will see that Kanu issue will be a global thing. The whole world will be here. And very soon I'm telling you that all roads are leading to Abuja, the presidential villa, where it shall be circled round by the protesters, demanding from Nnamdi Kanu's release. Tinubu is going to receive this kind of resilient boots, criticism, protests from Ndibo, both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Many are already flying in. Hotel accommodation in Abuja has always been jam-packed by visitors, guests all over the world. It has never taken off, but in few days, less than, let's say 100 hours, you will see Abuja jam-packed with visitors. You will witness that Aso Rock will be circled. People will be demanding for Kanu's release. And if care is not taken, he is going to be extricated that very particular day, 20th October. And off he flies out of the SS facilities. Are you listening to me? So it is no news that we are running it. We are listening to our slave raiders, people that have subjected themselves, as to us as emperors, dictators, autocrats, militocrats, nepotocrats. Dictating to us instead of these people, political vagabonds, rogues, serving us as their servants. And that was what the purpose we voted for them there. It's all about. It's not serving them or going errands for them. So listen, all the political sycophants involved on suffering this young man, they are going to pay the price one way or the other. You know what I mean? Posterity, history, and providence is going to judge all of them, their children and their generations, up to 12. 30 times 12, 360 years ahead. You cannot suffer an Igbo man, an innocent Igbo man, and go scot-free. I repeat, history, providence, and posterity gonna judge them. It's gonna judge them all. From now up to 12th generation, 30 times 12 is 360 years. It's what makes 12 generations. A generation is 30 years. So it's not about muzzle. It's not about stealing. It's not about crooked. It's not about chameleonism. It's all about honesty, decency in the presence of God, on a platter of morality and justice. The people that suffered Nnamdi Kanu must face the consequences. That is it. There's no two ways. There are no two ways about it.
Okay, but during the last, prior to this time, before the last court sitting, we saw what Nnamdi Kanu's legal team said. They said the court should, award or give opportunity for a private hospital to run this test aside the NMA. I don't know why, because maybe I feel they don't trust the NMA running the test. But should the court or Motorshono have given the opportunity for a private, or a secret private hospital to have, run the test?
What have I just said now? I'm telling you that NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, anything Nigeria is what? F-A-K-E, fake. A-D-U-L-T or A-T-E-D, adulterated. You can't see sophisticated, you can't see originality, you can't see, that natural sophistication coming out from any institution that has to do with Nigeria. No, Nigeria meaning deception, fake. That's why they are bent on punishing an innocent soul. The result run by NMA, faked, unjustified lies and deception. Listen, the legal team knows more than you and I. They know what is wrong with Nnamdi Kanu, that Kanu is sick. They know. You and I know. I know it. That's why I'm telling you that nothing truthful is coming from the system. They are bent on deceiving us, telling us all manners of lies. Are you listening to me? I'm an Igbo man. He freed Igbo. Federal government free Igbo, but Igbo man will not go free because he's an Igbo man. There are many crimes that Hausa man and Fulani man will commit. He will go free. If Igbo man commit that crime, he will stay there. To fear, we must be and we should be the first class in Africa. It is all about this. You know that? And we are the best. So, people that are being worried by jealousy, enviousness of Igbo man, they should all go hitting their heads, ramming into rocks. Not hitting, ram into rocks. You know ram? Crack your head on the wall. Rock, because we are growing the more. The more we bring Igbo man down, the more Igbo man goes high on prosperity, technology, science, and all that. He dare not ask Igbo man what he does to make his money. No matter how you oppress him, no matter how you come up with most stringent policies to bring Igbo man's business down, the more you do that, the more we excel on a platform of entrepreneurship. We are more enterprising than any other tribe. You understand me? They want to bring Kanu down, but Kanu is always up, facing the skies, full of stars. That's why his hope never dashed. He never dashed the hope of an Igbo man. Because Igbo man is ever progressing in all that he lays his hands on. You listen to me? So what happened is that the Prince of Africa, he will sit there in the jungle, but for some times, it's a matter of time. Thank you.
Okay. Omotosho, but are you disappointed with Omotosho, the way he has taken, the way he has controlled this case? Are you disappointed or you feel?
Omotosho, the justice, the son that has been handling this case with that kind of.
Because the way we saw he started this case,
it started well.
He
has been bought over. Omotosho is trying to rescue himself to please his paymasters. That's why he started running it pari passu, zigzagging. Ndebia. The court game has changed after Nnamdi Kanu said, I have lost hope in Nigerian courts. Myself, I'm responding to you as a correspondent. I lost hope personally in Nigerian courts, which is supposed to be hope of common man. Listen, the man that will give us hope has deviated from being Mr. Hope Tantalizer to dimmer. They have dimmed our hope. They have plucked our hope down. They have rubbished our hope. They have become rubber stamp stooges to the department or organs of government called executive. The executive is above the law. They do what they like. They take life, they give life. I don't really understand. So they allow the legislature to fabricate law. At the end of the day, they flout the law because they allow the legislature to give law that favor them. They bend it the way the law only respect and favor them. Are you listening to me? Kanu is free. No matter what happens, Kanu should come out, free, outrightly.
Why will somebody like Nnamdi Kanu think of fighting for Biafra? He was born, I think, in 1967 when the war broke out. He started fighting for this Biafra of a thing because of marginalization. And nobody will take it away. No matter how you try to hide it, you cannot hide that Igbos are not marginalized in Nigeria. Every other region have 60 states. South, 6 states. Southwest, 6 states. North, all the whole north. Even one is 7 states. But in Southeast here, we have 5 states. Giving us 5 states is reducing the money that's supposed to come into the region. Reducing the number of senators we're supposed to produce. Reducing job. So we are marginalized. There is no marginalization that is more than that. We are the highest importers and exporters. But there is no seaport in the Southeast. We are the highest traveling race in Nigeria. But there is no good working international airport. So I think we are marginalized. We lift our hand up. And anybody from the south here fighting against, of Ndibo is that we are enemy of ourselves. Heaven will begin to remove them one after the other. Igbo people fight themselves. Look at Zion ministry that entered into Southeast. People that are here now are millions. All of them, America, UK. The whole money they came with, is it not in Imo say they are dropping it? Okada people will take their own. People selling dummy will take their own. Look at the massive structure going on here. Within 6 months, 60 building is already up. Within 6 months. What will now happen? Get the kind of Kodifa. Amen and amen. Amen.
Yes, I know where from. Good to see you. Will die hard. media.
What are the media people? Where's your more professional cameras? Where are they?
They're outside. I've not allowed them come in. I don't know if... Yes, please. So, as for the last sitting, you had said you wanted the judge to recuse herself, and she did. But now you're back here again.
Yes.
How do you react to this development?
It's, we'll wait until the court sits. Then we'll find out where we're here. Right now, we don't.
Yeah, that's correct.
We don't believe that.
I'm not even sure that it's the your lordship Bintan Yako that will be presiding today, because she has excused herself.
Underground game that today he'll be set free. Nnamdi Kanu will be set free.
Tangible, court ruling today. Do you think that?
Yes, from the last ruling, from what we heard from the last ruling, like he said, based on Nnamdi Kanu's health, and all that. Today, again on the 16th, we want to see Omotosho come out clearly and tell Nigerians what he is still doing with the court over Nnamdi Kanu's trial. You can see Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, today around Abuja, around the Federal High Court currently now in Abuja, you can see massive crowd there, massive support. While everywhere is crowded, a lot of people are flying in from different parts of the country. So judges flight to Abuja and 2 days ago in preparation. So everything is all eyes on Omotosho as Nnamdi Kanu walked into